I'm gonna try to see if I can toughen up and fight my big sister or toughen up and fight my big brother so I can prepare myself for school. So if they
Y'all
come at
say
me
that
any other
the
way,
15-year-old meditated his assault on the 18-year-old.
yes, and that's what I'm saying.
Everything
Like
was premeditated from the shooter
exactly,
to the
exactly,
15-year-old.
exactly.
I mean, what difference does it make whether it was premeditated or
I'm
not,
gonna
though?
say it was premeditated. I'm not gonna say that the little boy wasn't
That
bullied. I'm gonna
fight
feel
and
like this. He
from
might have been
both
bullied, but at the same time, you can't go off of that. Like at the end of the day, yeah, it's some kids that was bullied, just like all the rest of the kids that was bullied that sit up there and did something. Yes, it was still premeditated because
and they can't
they
talk
stepped back.
about weapons because all them kids probably had a weapon on them. The girls probably had knives, tasers,
Yeah,
and
and that's what I'm saying.
and
Look,
another
all
one,
right, that's another thing. Love, that's what I'm saying.
girl probably had guns on them.
TJ, I'm
already
28
got
years old. TJ, I'm 28 years old. Listen to me. You could probably, I don't know how old you is, but you could probably vouch for this. I was able to bring eyebrow razors inside of the school building without them acknowledging that it was a knife.
Yeah, I kept mace on me in school.
Thank you. I kept mace and I kept eyebrow razors on me.
Yeah.
I had somebody, when I say they used to play this game inside my high school, hear me out, y'all. They used to play this game inside my high school where they be like whack-a-mole, and they hit you on the back of your head with a textbook. Do you know how that feel being knocked on the back of your head with a textbook? Do you know how that feel? Do you know how that feel? Or hear this, or the meat shack joint, where it's a female or a male. They'll meat shack you. They'll walk up to a male, be like meat shack, punching right in the sack.
Okay, so this goes back to the initial question that I remember Miss Nikki asking, and she pretty much asked about the fighting and the better way to handle that. So for that, I wanted to say, what's the rules of fighting? Because as far as I grew up, there are no rules of fighting.
It's not.
So since there are no rules of fighting, so who's to say that when I finish, I'm gonna finish, and I promise I'm gonna let y'all answer. But let me finish what I'm saying, please. So since there is no rules of fighting, then who's to say if these kids fight that one of them can't get seriously injured or death in a fight? And then, how many times should they have to fight before that's that? Because a lot of times I know people, you beat me up, I'm going to come back till I beat you up, and then you're going to come back till you beat me up, and it's going to be a never-ending cycle. So that man wanted to put an end to that at that day of saying, this is beyond fighting. This is beyond fighting anymore.
Hold on.
I'm almost finished. I got two more sentences. This is beyond fighting at this point. Now I want to put a stop by going to the extreme and pulling out a weapon. And my last sentence that I want to say is that if we go back in history from today to however far you want back, when have you, and you hear about people dueling and fueling, when were they ever talking about fighting? No, them people was shootouts, showdowns, quick draw McGraw, in the discussion, on to the next.
All right. That's a different situation.
But okay, so hold on, hippie long stockings. Hold on, hippie long stockings. Okay.
If it was your son getting slammed around the class, constantly getting bullied, constantly getting robbed, how would you react? What would you expect for your child to do?
Well, first and foremost, I wouldn't expect for my child to go and bring no gun. Like at the end of the day, you knock and you buck, you fight, you throw blows, you get your ass whooped.
And then what? Then what?
If you get your ass whooped, at least you live to fight again, though. This is the whole point. This is why we got so much crime, because y'all sitting up here influencing it. Y'all saying that it's okay because Buddy got his ass whooped for him to go and get a gun and go pow and shoot somebody. He could have possibly killed somebody. That's what y'all basically saying. You get an ass whooping, and
a fight can kill you as well. If you get hit the wrong way, slender rope, fight can kill you.
But we understand that, but it's still a fair fight. You throw your hands, I'm gonna throw my hands. The best man win. But when you bring a gun into the equation, where you really have no defense mechanism, it's shoot. You could cause death, or you can cause injury. You don't have a fight. You don't even have a standing chance when you bring a gun to a fist fight. There's no standing chance that you have. At least if it's a fist fight, you have an opportunity to win, lose, or whatever.
I'm not finna keep fighting nobody who's jealous of me, and I don't even have no problem with them. No, ma'am. Oh
Yeah, because it's not gonna end. If you just y'all keep fighting and fighting and fighting.
He gonna either fight in the streets or he gonna kill somebody and he gonna fight in jail for his life and his booty. He gonna fight somewhere, regardless of what he gonna fight. So what you rather do? You rather fight so that you can live the fight again, or you rather fight so that you can be a slave to the system and be subjective to being sexually assaulted in jail?
God,
that's moving. That ain't jail ain't really like
5 years old. That teacher knew something more than what it was that happened that day. I'm put it like that. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
What I'm saying is that
little boy,
at the end of the day,
boy was robbed by somebody. His brother did this, and his brother did that.
Hippie Longstocking, we have to all let each other speak, because if we talking over each other, nobody can hear each other.
I've been quiet this whole time, but I was
sweetie, you've been talking the most.
No, I literally got quiet.
Everybody excited about speaking.
Okay. My thing, because Man Up was talking to me, he was asking me the question. My thing is that this 18-year-old had an opportunity to fight again, whether he won or whether he lost. Now he is facing possible prison time. Now he done marked himself, because not only the boy that he shot peoples is gonna probably be aiming at him, also the other people that he injured is possibly going to be aiming at him. So now whether he realized it or not, he done put way more, he done put himself way more harm than what he was in when he initially decided to go get that gun. Because now he got a target on his back. He got other people's and other families and other people's that's mad because they people done got caught up in the crossfire. And then he got the one that he was actually intended on shooting that actually survived, people's that's gonna be mad. And if he don't get the type of time that they feel like he should get, he gonna always be on the run. He always gonna have a target on his back.
Okay, so say he caught just that one dude walking home from school, right? And then he ran up on him, face shot by. Would you feel like that would have been a better way to solve it?
You said what happened?
Okay, if the one dude that beat him up, say he caught that dude not on campus, like in the neighborhood, he went up to him, mano a mano, point blank range, shot him, and then killed him or whatever. Would that have been a better way to handle it?
No, I don't think that's a better way to handle it if it's just a fist fight. I mean,
because the problem was first it was a school, then it was the innocent bystanders. So come on.
I'm not saying that the 15-year-old is innocent. What I'm saying is that
he provoked it. He provoked it.
It don't matter that he provoked it. It still does not give the dude. It still doesn't give him the right to pull out a gun and start shooting up the place.
First was the problem was that he was at school. Then the problem was the bystanders that got hit. So that's why I said if he wasn't at school and he walked up on the man point blank range and then caught him one-on-one, what's the problem at this point?
All right, but
okay, I think you have to kind of like rephrase that. So say for instance, if the 18-year-old is out in the streets and the 15-year-old come up on him and he just started jumping him and started popping on him or whatever the case may be, 18-year-old is fighting back. Boom, he got his bag. He done reached for the gun and he done shot him, right? Exactly. He's still going to be in trouble, but people would look at that differently because it would be more so of a self-defense because he did it in the moment opposed to leaving, going to go get the gun and coming back.
That's all I was.
That's what I'm saying. So that's more understandable to you, right?
It's a difference because at that point it would become like a self-defense because it happened in the moment.
He pulled it
out. See, you can't wait. Oh, my bad. You can go.
If he already had a gun on him,
brother, sitting him go fight him. That's like somebody putting a bag on your head. Okay. So you have to think about it in different ways. See, different people think about stuff different ways.
I think only cowards think of it stuff like that because I feel like if it's a fight, it's a fight. Win, lose, or draw, it's a fight, it's a fight. You live to fight another day. I done had fights. I feel like it's win, lose, or draw. You win, you lose, or whatever. But I don't feel like okay because you had pressure with his brother or whatever, and you think they want to do something to you. It's okay for you to go grab a gun and you see him on the streets and you just shoot him. No, that's murder.
They was inside of school, so he had the gun inside of school. He was able to grab the gun inside of school. He was not on the streets. So
no, Hippie Longstocking. Man up had gave a different scenario.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the scenario where he was asking, what if this would have happened outside of the school? So that's what.
Right, because initially it seemed like the only problem people had was that it was in school and that the bystanders got caught.
What I'm saying is, clearly, Mr. whatever his name is, the guy that did the shooting in Texas, it was premeditated, because as a youngin, if you have a gun in school, you already have someone on your backside where you feel like someone is after you. You're not worrying about just going to school carrying a book bag and just coming home from school.
Mm-hmm.
You worrying about if somebody on your backside because you carrying a gun to school. So if I get in a fight today, I'm already ready. Like whoever that was, I can't pinpoint who said it, but like they said, he did not run outside of the school. And I'm gonna say this: I had MS-13, vice lords. I ain't even gonna say too many names, but I had all them going through my school, and them guys are not leaving out of school to go get no weapons. They already got them stashed because they go to night school, or they go to school early in the morning where they can get in the building for security. They take them to but this is what I'm saying. It was some type of, like they already said, it was some type of situation where he was able to get inside of that building with a weapon. Inside of my school, yes. Inside of the school that I went to, no. No, I'm telling you, inside of the school that I went to, yes. Because you can look it up right now. You can look it up right now. We had a whole riot inside of our school, but a SWAT team came to my school, had us lay down on the floor because we had MS-13. Before I came to that school, a year before I came to that school, it was a whole shootout at that school. And it was shootouts around the school building and people who tried to get in the building until they stacked up on security.
Nick, you're from Cali, Anna?
I'm from Washington, D.C. Let's get
that. No, I'm talking about Nick and Cali, Anna?
I'm from Washington, D.C. I went
to
Francis
No. Well, the reason why I was asking she in Cali, because we see all these movies of how it be going down in Cali and the high school campuses, and with between the gangs and the different weapons and stuff they have on their campuses and everything. I can't remember, what's that movie with Coolio and with the white lady and all that? What's that movie? Was it Dangerous?
Who did?
No, what I'm telling you is this happened inside of school. I literally, if my brother walk in here right now, my brother and my mother can see. It was a bloodbath in my school, something that I never thought that I would experience. Living in what you can look it up right now. I will not lie to y'all. I will not lie to y'all. Y'all can look it up right now. Francis L. Cardozo, Washington, D.C., U Street. Yes. You can look it up right now. My school went through something that I never thought. It was like a whole, they was just in there like crazy. And over whatever type of war they had, and we were in the midst of it. It was like blacks against the Mexicans against the.
Dude, do y'all know that when it's a school fight with two kids, whoever got beat up can file battery charges on the other student? Because I don't think a lot of people know that. Yeah. The school just suspend them, but people don't know you can send that other child to jail.
Yeah, but you scared to send them to jail when you're already a part of a clique called MS-13.
The boy, the 15-year-old,
these kids tougher than the teachers.
Got to go to jail too.
These kids stabbing up the teachers. That's what I'm telling you.
Same charges that the shooter gonna carry because he provoked the whole situation. What they call it, he accessorized that.
And like he said, look, I ain't taking the side. I'm not
that's
gonna be but the youngin do have ghosts in his mouth, and we can't go off of that. But
him lay up with men with gold all the time. We ain't threatened by them.
That's why I said we can't go off of that because I grew up and I had caps in my mouth. If you know something about it, it's the silver teeth that they put in
all types of men. That don't mean nothing.
So that don't mean nothing. Like, okay.
You know, I just think it's just really weird. Like, I think it's weird that people find that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. To be shooting because of a fist fight. Regardless of who provoked or who started the fight, I just think that it's weird that people think that that's okay. That they think that it's okay. What that guy, what the 18-year-old did. Like I just find that to be weird.
Okay,
he got knuckles just like that other man. He could have fought.
But black people keep saying it's okay for that other boy to come in there attacking him. No,
it's not okay for me to
messed up. It's not right to come walk because you mad at somebody. Come walking up hitting them. No, keep your hands off me.
It was no right in that.
Both of them was wrong.
Both of them was wrong.
Both of them. So if one go to jail, both of them gotta go to jail.
Need to go.
I ain't gonna lie, that fighting, it take too much energy, and you get hit with a good lick, that shit hurt for real. Like, ain't nobody trying to go through all that.
I'd rather get hit with a good punch than somebody trying to shoot me and take me off this earth.
Nah, I feel like that, but we got to keep it on you.
The police would have shot him. If that boy, that 15-year-old, went up fighting on the police, he would have shot him too.
I understand that, but
so Timothy, he policed for himself because they wasn't doing the damn job. No, it doesn't make it right that he shot other people, but he had to be the police for his damn self.
Because I say that, because look, listen, and I try to say that, y'all, because I'm like, think about it, and I don't want to.
And if the police would have walked in there, shot that boy, shot some other kids in the class, we wouldn't have said nothing. They were just in the way.
Exactly. For the teacher to be 25 years old, and I'm gonna say that the teacher was 25 years old. That teacher knew. If the students, it's more like Nick, you went over it and you showed it where the students, it was multiple days where the students were saying he that NF, that India, that ninja, he this and he that. For all them students to be like he wasn't bullied, someone is not lying.
Who knows if the kid said he wasn't bullied was the ones bullying him?
But even still,
yeah, they could just be saying that just to say that.
Listen, it wasn't that. Listen, you gotta rationalize it. You have to rationalize it because you have to rationalize it. If it was that many people who saying it compared to the people who were saying that he wasn't, it's still gonna be some people that's on his side. If he that tough, look at his Instagram or whatever that was, his Facebook or his Instagram. He had too many people following him that would not sit back and not be on the side, even if they say, oh, if they're in effort, if he wasn't being bullied, those the people you gotta think about it. He wasn't bullied, y'all tripping. Nah. They was trying to be on the side, but not trying to be on the side in a sense.
Man, forget a bully, man. As a grown man, bro, you not about to try to handle me no kind of way. We saying bully because we trying to act like they kids. You ain't about to put your hands on me. Like I don't care. He 18.
Okay.
Well, shit. Well, like when you on the way out from, but when we get down there, once you hit like 19, 11th grade, 15, 16, 17, but you getting carried like an adult at this point.
You getting carried like that, but your mentality ain't gonna always be that.
Yeah. It might not.
Carried like an adult. Your parents can kick you out the house and say, act like this and act like that. You can think that you're gonna boss up on people and be like, I'm this and I'm that, I'm a grown man. But until your mentality changing to be that adult person that you think you talking about, it ain't that. It ain't that. He's still in high school with a bunch of
how can we judge when a person mentality changes into that?
Clearly when they not doing that type of shit.
So you saying there's not grown men that go out there and feel like they got businesses, maybe a street business or whatever business, and they feel like to handle this man, we need to go ahead and kill him.
They are not grown.
They crossing. I'm saying as adults, it's adults that's out here that kill people, that shoot people, because they feel like that's what's good for business. You need to go ahead and get them out the way.
They just older trying to find themselves, but they're not grown enough to figure out themselves.
Nah, in some situations, that's how you handle situations. Like we meant to.
Grown enough to sit back and be like, why am I wasting my time on this BS and furthering myself? If I'm a grown man that got kids, why am I about to sit up here and fight a man or kill a man when I can sit up here? All right.
I ain't even trying to get too deep into it, but it's some people that no matter how much you try to show them a reasoning, no matter how much you try to talk to them, it's not gonna get through them because you do got some spirits in this world that's from the other side. So you could talk and say the right things all you want to, but that don't mean that person.
They are not grown enough to bypass the BS that happened to them.
Okay, so you just said it. So they're not even adults to even be trying to make these type of decisions and do the way we're saying.
Agree with me, then right?
I'm saying no. I'm agree. I'm saying I feel like we agree. So they not ready. They don't have the mind to do what we feel like they should have done. They handle it how they feel like they should have done it based on their peers in their groups and the way they get down. Listen to Young Boy and Dirk and the Vaughn and the rest of them.
How old is them men? Them childish grown men. Them are babies. You just named a bunch of babies.
Did you see the video when the boy, the 15-year-old, was in the coma and the dude crying who was holding the camera?
I didn't see that.
That was his brother who sent him. I believe that was his brother who sent him to the classroom to fight his battle. But ain't nobody thinking about it like that. The boy, I love you, boy. I love you. Why did you send your brother to go fight somebody who had a gun?
Because you was his younger brother and he didn't want to get himself in no bull crap.
Right.
You know, if he was to fight him, then it would be a upper charge because he
crying reporting him. Oh.
If this youngin is 18, come on now. Why would if he 18, how old is his brother? Make it make sense. Okay.
Wait, 18-year-old or 15-year-old? He's
in high school. I graduated high school at 15.
But his brother, who was reporting, was older than him. He sent his 15-year-old brother to go fight that 18-year-old. I would listen to another lie. I don't know if y'all know. I ain't trying to promote nobody paging them, but his name Hassan Campbell. He had Charleston White on his live earlier, and Charleston White was right there. He said that the boy oldest brother sent him to fight him.
I mean, that's not coming. That's what you're gonna do to your little brother. Hey, bro, go fight him. If you don't go fight him, then we gonna handle you.
That's
But he probably didn't think it was gonna go that far. But that's the problem when you think that people are bitches and hoes.
Okay.
Like, I mean, you know what? In a good way, I've been watching the BMF series. I don't know if y'all been watching that, but you can see the difference. Look at how Meech and T, how they was getting down. Now, on one side of it, I had to keep remembering, they in high school, these kids. Because on one side of it, they doing real street shit, but then they going home to their parents' house and hiding guns and taking off chains at the table. So it's like, yeah, on one end, you might be the person that is still looked at as like a child and they feel like you'll follow my rules. But on the other end, it's like, I'm a grown ass man. Like, I'm making my decision. I can get money. I could do the same things you doing. And I'm still 15, 16, 17. Where are we going to draw that line to say that they not able or capable of doing the same shit?
Does anybody know why the fight started?
I don't know. I thought it was an ongoing thing, like an ongoing
started, but the students clearly said on the messages that he stole something from the brother, and the brother said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it back." So he said, "He's the brother." I can't say that that's true, so we never know. But at the end of the day, if you out here robbing somebody, then whatever you put out there. Okay.
So basically what you're saying is that Tim got robbed by Isaiah's friend.
Exactly.
And what Tim did in retaliation to being robbed, he had somebody knock out Isaiah. And then Isaiah had his brother Zach, basically jump on Tim as cool.
Because if somebody to fight him.
That's all I was trying to say, because Nick already said it yesterday on her live, and I said, okay. So I went and I started reading for myself. And everybody said I was.
So I mean, basically,
all I was trying to tell y'all.
That right there solidifies that Tim is not
he's not innocent.
Tim not innocent.
No,
he's not innocent, but he not.
And he had already been for a warrant because, okay, he got robbed. Boom, he didn't take it to the chin. What he did in retaliation, he paid somebody or had one of his homies, you know what I'm saying, go after Isaiah. His homie knocked Isaiah out. Okay, so now you know you done started war. You done had Isaiah knocked out. Okay, so now Isaiah got pressure. He has his brother Zach jump on you. That still don't mean that you bring a gun.
So I want to know who told the story. Who gave that narrative right there?
One of the friends that went to the school.
Oh, yeah.
One of the students. Like we said, we can listen to the parents, but we need to listen to the students that go to the school that really know.
We need to hear them themselves. I need Zach. I pray he get up out this coma so we can find out what's going on. And
y'all saying it don't sound like Tim innocent. It don't sound like the other boys innocent.
Everybody said that they was friends.
All right, so if they both went back and forth more than once, at this point it escalates. It just escalated. And the other boys, they thought that they was gang blood suwoo, but they didn't even have their whole protection with them.
Right. They thought they was
but the whole thing is like what Neek did this live about, right? Is that the fact that the family is celebrating Tim being free after shooting multiple people, right? But the thing is Tim is not innocent. He was initially, per what Neek said, somebody came on and said he was initially robbed, right? So he was robbed for his goods, weed, marijuana, whatever type of.
Right. They started with him, basically.
Okay. So he was robbed for that. So in retaliation, he had somebody go and knock out Isaiah, right?
And at that point, it should have been even.
It's even, right? Robbed to now a fight done ensued.
Not even.
Right.
It's not
right.
even.
So now from
you robbed me, my response is I knocked you out. That's even. You robbed me, I knocked you out. That's how I handled it.
But that's not even.
That's what I'm trying to say. So from the robbery, Tim paid somebody to knock Isaiah out. So now from the robbery, a fight done ensued. So now Isaiah got his brother Zach. Zach jumped on Tim, right? So now Tim ego is bruised, his feelings is hurt. He done got beat up by a 15-year-old. So what he go do? He go run and grab his backpack and pull out a gun and start shooting.
No, the first time I gave you a pass, I paid somebody to knock you out. I could have took it to the extreme from the initial situation you playing with me.
The first time, Timothy, he went about it the right way.
Right.
So when they again, shooting is wrong.
Exactly.
No, I'm giving you a pass because you really play. You play with my money, my reputation. No. That's letting you slide. Giving you a pass mean. All right, so let's bring this to school terms.
Called retaliation.
Who initiated both times?
The other Isaiah and Zach.
There we go.
Exactly.
So, hey, if somebody, imagine somebody keep coming to rob your house. No, this time is it. That's it for you this time. You got to think different ways. We are thinking out of emotion. I'm
not thinking out of emotions. I'm thinking out of logic. And logically,
y'all saying it, but I don't see how y'all still trying to make it wrong, make Tim wrong.
It doesn't give any justification for Tim shooting. Mm-hmm.
And then you got.
But then the party don't come.
Right.
You skip all them steps though. You skip all the steps we just went over though.
But we don't know. We wasn't there to see was those innocent people trying to interfere, like grab the gun. We don't know. You know, we don't know that.
It doesn't even matter because at the end of the day, he shouldn't have been doing no shooting at the school.
No, so they shouldn't have been robbing him. Like, it's a cause and effect.
Or you got pressure with Isaiah. The robbery took place outside of the school. The knockout took place outside of the school. So if you got
pressure with, and then they came back and fought him at school.
With, Isaiah, you take that up outside of the school.
No, they came and fought him at school. You just said.
Yes, right. but what Nick is saying is that the friend said that this all before the fight that happened that led to the gunfire, there was a robbery that ensued. That was outside of the school, as well as the other person being knocked out, which was outside of the school.
Okay, it should have been done after you robbed me. I sent a dude to beat you up. That's it. We even.
That's it.
Oh, that's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. So since they decided to come back, and fight the man. Then now, okay, bro, you just robbed me. I fought you because you robbed me. Now you still trying to come back to me. Yeah, okay, now let's boot up.
Y'all still trying to justify kids being shot at school. There's no justification.
You justifying kids acting like they gang banging, acting like a grown man robbing an adult man.
No justification.
You putting yourself
at school.
Nah, if you came and robbed me.
That's street shit. Ain't no school shit.
I went and got somebody to fight you or hit you or whatever it is, and you come back at me again, I'm in fear of my life.
Come on now. Like now I don't understand. Now what we doing? Where we going with this? You got to steady keep coming.
You're not even supposed to have a gun at school, so a gun shouldn't even have been on the premises. You was going to throw them hands if the school officials was doing what they were supposed to do, which was properly checking and making sure these kids didn't have no guns. You wouldn't even had no gun to even go grab your backpack to even pull out no gun on nobody.
Don't he got to go to school and leave school?
School can literally get sued, for not having metal detectors, not properly checking the students. Y'all feeling sorry for them students, they can get paid. But if they use their mind to go get paid, you got me sitting in this classroom, the teacher ain't do nothing when this boy came here fighting him, and he let this man walk out the classroom, come back in with a gun. That's the school fault when you really think about it. Liability. Liability. If your child gets injured on campus, do we know if Tim has his brain bleeding right now? His brain could be bleeding as you know how many times he got slammed around.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's smiling because it only takes 16 bones to smile and 32 to frown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Who? Oh, they still can hear us? Oh, because it said ended at the top. I thought we was just talking behind the scenes.
Right.
Me too.
That's why I'm talking like I'm talking.
Yeah, shooting is wrong, but
I want to hear what Shy Royalty has to say. Shy Royalty hasn't said anything.
You ain't got to be Shy Royalty.
Oh no, I was just listening in. Don't no, I'm just listening in. I'm bored, so.
Okay, I had seen you popped out and popped back in, so.
Yeah, I was just riding around listening. That's all.
So imagine it. Okay, if somebody come to your house, beat you up, and leave, you just gonna sit there?
I think the analogy is wrong, though.
Nah, I feel like Neat not being honest. I heard all her stories. And she was talking about with her cousins and them, and then she had a whole different tone of how they get down. But now she want to act like they don't get down like that. No, I'm saying the fact that this is street shit. If they robbed a man, that was street shit. It just something just happened to happen.
Okay, if they're gonna do it in the street, why did that boy come to the school? He just messed up the street code right there. If he came to the boy classroom, he should have waited until he seen him leave the school, go to his house, whatever he had to do. It's so many ways to look at that.
Well, I feel wherever you play, that's where it is. For example, okay, boom. Okay, like I said, I'm from Houston. So when I was like in high school and shit, I was in Houston. Boom. So we were in a place where if you in a party, right, and then that song come on, whether it was Nugget the Buck or We Never Scared, whatever the song was at that time came on. If you see your op, you fighting right then and there. Boom. I moved to Florida. They was on some shit like they see the man, they wait the whole 2 or 3 hours until the club over with and go outside and then want to fight in the parking lot.
Yeah, I'm from Florida. Yeah,
okay, I thought you was Young Miami. This Young Miami. I knew it. Just trying to talk about TJ. Young Miami. You know who we into it with, so you know when we see them, it's that.
And that's just what they did.
That's how it should be. I mean, I don't understand.
The 50-year-old, he didn't care where he was.
You lucky to be able to get through a club all that time with a person watching you the whole time while you.
No, for real. Then you giving them time. Like if I spot one dude, if it's we 5 deep, they 2 deep. Boom. If we don't get on their ass right there, we giving them a chance. We giving them a chance to call more people up there than we know.
No, if they
we give
good.
Lit as hell.
Exactly.
And she right.
That part. She 100%. She 1000% right.
He didn't just go.
He ain't right about pulling on no gun. He shouldn't have been able to have that gun in that building. Period.
Wait, so we do we go to training for stuff like this, or do cops do that their whole career?
It shouldn't be no training for
it. Nah. She's talking about it's the same as cops.
If you justifying Timothy shooting up the school and shooting Zach because he was being bullied and basically he was in fear of getting hurt later because he got beat up, then what Olivia is saying is that then you shouldn't be mad at these police officers when they saying that they scared, so they start shooting your black
ass. All right. So I thought it was bullying when I first took this case.
Stand up, man. Hear me out. I'm from Washington, D.C. and you can look up videos right now, and I'm not going to never talk about it unless you can look it up. The kids literally would stand on the officer cars and be like, take pictures of me. Yeah, nah. The officer be like, excuse me, move off my car, like literally looking scared. And he like, you got 13 children to 50 children, like, nah. Ain't moving till I get a picture on the top of his car. Take a picture of me. And the man like, please move. How you think you gonna feel if you a regular person?
Nah, man, that officer doing all that extra shit. All that officer has to do is say move 1 or 2 times. Yeah, okay, you talk. Let me answer your question. All he has to do is say move 1 or 2 times, and then he could have backed up, got on his walkie-talkie, and called for backup. And then in a matter of 5 minutes, 30 more cop cars would have been out there.
Officer did not.
They never outnumbered.
Did not get incorrect with the kids. He did not try to touch the kids. He did not do nothing. This man stepped back away from his own car and let them take pictures on his car. This man looked like he was fearing for his life because they were sitting up there grabbing this man by his neck, holding him close to him. Like, you can look this shit up now. Excuse me, you can look this stuff up now. He's grabbing him by his neck, like, yeah, now officer, take a picture with us.
So tell me this, when the fight was over after the camera went off and Tim walked out the classroom, did Zach come behind him again? See, we don't know all this.
Fact.
Because if Zach, or whoever the boy, the 15-year-old, if he started coming at him again, then we got a different story.
They said they never said the teacher got shot. They said the teacher got trampled. She was pregnant. She got trampled. The teacher. They said she got trampled. That's what I'm saying. They keep putting out different stuff. I'm sorry, Nick, for even. But it wasn't two people that was 25 years old that was a teacher.
I think how the teacher got shot was the boy came running when he left the classroom.
Because they said 3 students got injured and a teacher that was 25 years old that was a pregnant teacher got trampled. She was not shot.
So that just shows you right there that they started following him.
That's why I said
teacher got trampled.
It was a woman on the case who said it. Look it up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
So if the teacher got trampled, that means the kids started following Timothy out the classroom. So right there, he just beat his case. If that's what if I'm interpreting, you said the teacher got trampled.
They said the teacher got trampled. They never said that's why I kept saying.
Kids got shot.
I was
chasing behind him. They was chasing behind him.
So I said, listen, y'all, I swear to y'all. And I kept saying it. I said, I want to know. And I said this all day today. I said, because the interview that I heard, it was like a woman with like blonde hair. It was a news reporter. They were outside of the school building. They said that the teacher got trampled. The 25-year-old teacher, because I thought it was a male teacher. People. So it's 5 people.
He just beat his case.
So it's 5 people, right? Because they said 3 students. I'm sorry, but they said 3 students and they said 1 teacher. They said 4 people. They literally said 4 people. So if that's what I'm saying.
So 5 injured altogether, but just 1 wasn't shot.
That's what I just said. Thank you. So it's 5 people.
He probably gonna beat that.
That's what I just said. It was 5 people because the news reported only 4 people. They said a teacher and 3 students. I'm sorry.
Because you got to remember the teachers have to speak too. The teachers got to talk. They got to be the witness. Everything.
So
you got trampled. She's gonna say, "Yeah, all the kids trampled over me."
2 teachers
running out the classroom.
They lied. That's all I'm saying. They lied. The lady that was on the news lied because she literally said, that's all I remember her saying. She never said 2 teachers. She said it was 1 teacher that was a 25-year-old. They never stated the. No. Listen, that's not. No, listen, Nico.
Oh,
that's not what I'm saying.
They did say 2 teachers got
no,
shot.
That's not what I'm saying.
In the heart and 1 was pregnant.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
When I think about it, they said 2 teachers. Yeah, 1 got shot by the artery.
Yeah.
And the other one got shot and she was pregnant.
They said 1 was injured and they said, 1 got shot. But that's what I was saying. Yeah. So is it 5 people? Because that one article said, one news reporter said 4 people, and then the other one said 5 people. So it's
they always do that when they trying to gather the information. That number always changes.
The first one said it was 1 teacher that was a person. They never said what it was. Then the next one said it was a teacher that was pregnant. So I knew it was a female that got trampled, and they said it was 3 students and another person. That's why I said, okay, so it went from 4 people to 5 people.
So if they gonna charge, so who they gonna charge for trampling the teacher?
Exactly. So they not gonna. Yeah. The man is the one. The man with like the grayish, like salt pepper hair is the one who stated that it was 5 people, but the woman is the one who stated it was 4 people. That's why I said I'm confused.
The other student the teacher.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I was confused. That's all I was saying. I was confused. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was confused. So, yeah.
All right. So, what degree was he charged with? Was this the first, second, or third?
Or I'm going to shoot. Stay back or I'm going to shoot. If all them kids came running after Timothy while he trying to leave the school, okay, he turned around. He probably turned around and started shooting. The boy was probably in the front of the crowd, walking towards him. No, nigga, ain't done. And he turned around, started shooting at him, and probably other people around him. I'm sure he's not a sniper, so his aim was in different areas.
Yeah.
And the teacher that was in the doorway while the kids was running out, got trampled by the other kids.
Because the kids who was recording it, if you know gun sounds, it sounded like it was outside of the room and not initially inside of the room. It was more like an echo. So he like went inside of the hallway in a sense.
It has to be immediately too, because I was wondering how were they able to have the cameras out to even record them.
Yeah, because they had the cameras out and it was recording the
So,
fight.
so they recorded the fight, and then immediately following the fight was the shots.
Yeah. So
okay.
either he like grabbed his stuff and was like, "I'm about to get up out of here and double back," because I've seen it done before. I mean, like I said, like I don't live in Chicago, but I live in Washington D.C. So.
My buddy was trying to get up out of there, and they was on his ass.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have
Either
even
he was
ensued a pursuit.
there because the students was chasing him with the cameras, and he probably was like, "I don't know if they trying to get at me too, or what."
Not me, hell no.
Like,
right, you know, like I said, and it been motherfuckers that been jumped and got killed behind the getting stomped out.
But you know how many times people have been fighting, and you can look up videos now. People have been fighting, and then they feel like they got hit too hard, and then there's too many people standing around. They're like, "Y'all ain't about to jump me," and they are like,
"No, that's what I'm saying."
Right.
Like, but nobody else came towards you. They just had their cameras out, and you thought they was about to swing on you.
No, but still, okay, it's called fear for life. I don't know what. I'm gonna shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
But do anybody know what degree he was charged with? Like first, second, third degree?
Whatever it was,
but he's
out of jail tomorrow.
In battery.
Wait, so could you repeat that, teacher?
Assault and battery.
With a
yeah, but what? Well, it wasn't a degree with like a. Because I thought you got like a temp. Okay, never mind. Oh no, I think he had attempts.
Well,
I think like with a deadly weapon.
Oh, his shit. That's lesser.
Because he ditched the weapon and they found it down the road.
They what? What is it?
He ditched the weapon, the same weapon, and